Welcome back to my YouTube. Welcome to Becoming Cleo. I am so excited that you're here. Today we're going to be doing another artist day just because I feel like it's been such a long time since I've had like the opportunity or the space or the time to actually be creative. And also with that, like, I know I was doing the artist way, but it's been a long time since I actually like picked that book up. I still haven't gotten through the entire full book yet, but I'm going to continue with my artist days with the hope that I will also continue reading in the future. Now, I mentioned in my life update video, and if you guys haven't seen that, I'll link that right here, but I mentioned that I started a new job about 4 months ago, and I'm still trying to figure out this time management, especially with the job being in person 2 days and me having not worked in person since like 2017, which is like 7-8 years ago. So I'm really just still trying to like find my balance and find my flow. But in the midst of all this, I realized that I haven't really had the time, the space, or the opportunity to be as creative as I want it to be. Like, making content is something that I enjoy, something that I look forward to, but finding the time to like sit down, to record, to edit, to come up with creative ideas has just been like really challenging. Like, honestly, after I'm on the computer for like literally 40 hours a week, I don't even want to be on the computer editing anything else. Like, I just feel like I don't have that drive that I had before. And I also know that sometimes in creativity, it's not about like waiting for inspiration to hit you, but like giving yourself an opportunity to actually be creative. So with that being said, my plan today is to go to Michael's and to like look around at like all of the different arts, like the crafts, and try to figure out what I want to do today. Like, do I want to buy a sketchbook? Do I want to paint? Do I want to make jewelry? Do I want to like, I don't know, like do flower bouquets of like the fake flowers? Like, I don't know. I kind of just want to walk in there, figure out, the vibe that I'm trying, figure out like what I'm trying to do exactly, and just like be led to the type of craft that I feel like I'm supposed to do in this moment. We are going to, well, is it me or we?
See you.
Okay. Trying to figure out what I want to do creatively. If I want to paint, do like sculpting, pottery, or knitting. So let's find out. I'm gonna have to just get like, these are so beautiful. Don't know which one I want or if I want. Okay, I thought this is what I was looking for, but I kept looking it up on TikTok. Like, I'm whispering. And I don't think this is actually the right thing, but I think as I was gonna go check out, I finally found what I needed, what I was looking for. It is this air dry molding clay, because I kind of want to get more creative and do things that I feel like I haven't done before that are also outside of my comfort zone. Okay. So we are back home and I'm gonna show you guys the clay. Okay. So I ended up getting this, what is it? It's Craft Smart Clay. And I showed you guys in the store, but let me read about it because I've never done clay before and I have no idea what I'm doing. So this is the Craft Smart Air Dry Molding Clay. I got 2.2 pounds. It dries within 24 hours. It's the color white, and the instructions say no oven or kiln needed. Air dries within 24 hours. Store unused clay in an air-sealed container, and it can be decorated with paint or markers once it's dry. So, guys, I've never done clay before or like ceramics or anything like that, but I've always wanted to do this, and so I'm so excited. I just have no idea what I'm gonna make. Like, I don't know if I should look up like inspiration, like, ooh, these are things other people made, or if I should just go with the flow, or if I should just think about things that I need. I do know that I need, what do I need? Oh, I need an incense holder slash whatever is used to collect the incense, because right now I use like this old salt and pepper shaker and a lid to the mason jar, and it's just not cute. Like it gets the little ashes from the incense, they get everywhere and it actually doesn't work. So maybe I'll make some kind of incense holder and a little ash catcher for the incense. I think I'll start there. And I will start small because, like I said, this is a learning curve, and I do have paint. I just gotta see if it's still good. And if it is, we'll paint it. I don't know. If we paint it tomorrow. We will paint it eventually, though. So let me set everything up and get ready to do this clay. It's hot as hell right now in California where I live. It's a heat wave, and so today's high is 96 degrees. And so if it's loud, it's because I have my fan on and I also have on my portable air conditioning unit. Now, with that being said, my intention was to make an incense holder, and so the first piece I made was this one. And I feel like this is very like simple, very classic, but I wanted to add stuff to it originally, but then I just felt like it was kind of good as is. And so I was like, you know what, let me make a second piece. And so for this one, it's just a circle that I used a cup for to make this shape, then I flattened it out. And then these are, if you guys looked at one of my previous videos, I made jewelry earrings, and I just ended up using this as like the design on it. So this is like a really simple, honestly, I don't even think this is going to be my incense holder. This is probably going to be a cup holder. I think this will be a cup holder. Or not a cup holder, a coaster. I think this is going to be a coaster. In fact, I can like put my little drink on it. You know what I mean? So I think this is so cute. This will be my little coaster. And then I tried to make an incense holder. I originally wanted to make like a flower, but this kind of looks like a sun. And every time I would like flip it, I felt like I didn't know which side I wanted to actually be the incense holder. And so this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a half a sun or maybe a flower. These are like petals, I guess. And this is going to be like the incense holder. So like imagine like this is incense. You stick it in here like that, and it should just catch everything. Of course, I think this would be so beautiful if I painted it. So I think I may actually go that route. And I may touch it up a little bit because I feel like it's not as smooth as I want it to be. And then also like this petal is a little weak. So I'm just trying to figure out how to make this all work. Maybe I just need to leave it alone right now and let it dry because it does need to dry for 24 hours. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to let this dry for a full 24 hours. And then I want to come back tomorrow and show you guys what this looks like after a full day of it drying. Okay, we're back. And it's literally been well over 24 hours because I just didn't have time to make this video. And so I feel like honestly it's been like 4 to 5 days. And so I'm going to show you guys exactly what the pieces that I made look like now that it's like completely dry. And I'm also going to paint them. I've decided. First I wasn't sure, but then I was like, you know what, why not? So let me show you guys. Okay, the first piece is this coaster, which I may need to try to like bring it closer so you guys can actually see the texture on it. Oh, that's better. And next we have this incense holder that has officially dried, and this one I'm pretty happy with. I don't like how like lumpy it is in the inside, as you can see from this, but I feel like other than that it's beautiful. And I didn't have an incense holder before and I do now, so love that for me. And I also have this like little paint set up here. I've got some brushes. These are just like some cheap brushes that I've had for a while from Michaels. I've got one of these paint plates that I'm going to use. Some more brushes in here. And then I also just have this like really old cup that I use when I paint. And then lastly, I also have this really big bag of paint and colors. So I don't know exactly what colors or what I'm going for. I'm kind of just gonna like put on some music, you know, catch a vibe, and then see where it takes me. But So honestly guys, I charged my battery for my camera but not long enough, so we're gonna have to make this quick. Anyway, the pieces are finished, they're all painted and they're dry, so I'm actually going to give you guys a close-up so you can see how everything looks. First we have the incense holder, which is supposed to be like a sun. That's what the colors were like. Ooh, I like missed some spots painting. It was really hard to paint this. Didn't paint the back of it, but this is supposed to be like an incense holder. But now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like it might be too hard to actually put incense in it. So I just need to figure out what I need to do about that. Maybe I need to like get a knife and cut like a small slit so the incense could stand up. This is the coaster. The inspiration was like, I don't know, I think the other one was like the sun. This one's kind of like the world a little bit, but I just like knew that I wanted to go with these colors specifically, and I just am obsessed with how it turned out. And I'll bring it closer so you guys can see like the detail with it. I don't know, I'm super excited to use these because I feel like, one, they're cute, they're functional, and I was actually able to be really creative, and I'm actually already looking forward to making more things with clay. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into my artist date this week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.